Well, new here at 6, the IRS whistleblower who says Hunter Biden got a sweetheart deal from the DOJ is set to testify to the House Oversight Committee tomorrow. After Donald Trump's charges, Republicans are calling it a two-tier justice system. I spoke with Western North Carolina Congressman Chuck Edwards, who's on the Oversight Committee, for more on what he's expecting from the testimony. Congressman, thank you so much again for joining us. To go ahead and jump right into it about this hearing set for Wednesday, what is the ultimate goal by the Oversight Committee in having this whistleblower there testifying in front of you?
Well, the ultimate goal is to make transparent to the American people what's really been taking place in government. Americans, particularly Americans that are working paycheck to paycheck, are frustrated with a two-tier justice system. And it seems that the political elitists are lining their pockets and getting away with corrupt act after corrupt act. And so the intent here is to get down to the truth and expose the truth to the American people.
Could we expect anything to come of it? Is because we heard this whistleblower, Gary Shapley, say that he had claimed that there are serious felony charges that could have been laid against Hunter Biden, and he said that they were left on the table. And that included tax evasion in 2014, as well as filing a false return for 2018 and 2019. So out of this hearing, is there anything tangible that could come of it?
Well, there certainly is something that could come of it. And as you're aware, the Oversight Committee, which fortunately Republicans now have control of, can start looking into some of these things that we suspected, that we've been hearing all along. And oversight really serves as an investigation committee. And so what could come out of this, once we get these whistleblowers in front of the committee under oath, to tell their story, to tell what they know, could be very revealing. And I would expect that the next actions from the Oversight Committee will be determined by what we learn in that committee meeting.
And we had talked to Jamie Harrison, the chairman of the Democratic Party, and he said, we had asked him about Hunter Biden and this investigation about the whistleblower, and he said, Americans, they're not going to sleep thinking about Hunter Biden. They're not waking up thinking about Hunter Biden. I assume you disagree with that. So why is this important to continue this investigation? Despite him already having a plea deal in place, why is it important that you keep looking into this?
Well, there's certainly allegations that from the IRS that the Department of Justice had interfered with an investigation and ended up with a sweetheart deal for a political elitist. And the American people need to know the truth over something like that.
Is this step one for you? Do you think, you keep bringing up the Department of Justice, do you think eventually you'll be trying to get the Attorney General Merrick Garland in? Is there more to this? Is this step one in your mind?
Well, actually, I think we're more on step 12. The Oversight Committee has been working on this since we took over the gavel. We've been hearing from whistleblowers. We've been requesting records. We've been to U.S. Treasury looking over bank records and trying to put together a case that there has been wrongdoing inside the Biden family, and we continue to pursue this as long as necessary to reveal the truth, where we can confirm that there have been favors offered and that there has been laws broken, or that everyone's innocent. And we'll let the investigation decide where we go.
I think this would be my final question, and I've heard it from a couple people. I know we had the former Arkansas governor, current presidential candidate Asa Hutchinson, and he was saying that there's concern that there's a weaponization of the Department of Justice, and it seems like kind of this tit for tat type situation with Republicans, Democrats, where it's like, well, you investigate one of ours, we're going to investigate one of yours, and it seems like it's kind of gone back several administrations. Is this kind of the cycle that we need to get used to, in the sense where once a different party takes over the Oversight Committee, takes over the House, there's going to be an investigation into somebody or something?
I believe this is a cycle that needs to end.
Hmm.
And the way that it ends is that we continue to learn the truth, to mine out the details, and hold political leaders accountable. That's the only way that it's going to end, is to show, no matter what party you're a part of, the American people deserve the a leadership that is up here in Washington, D.C. to serve the people, not to serve themselves.
I think that's something everybody can get behind. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us.
All right. Thanks for your interest.
Now, Attorney General Merrick Garland has rejected claims that he interfered in the Hunter Biden probe, and Hunter's attorney added in a statement, quote, "Any suggestion the investigation was not thorough or cut corners or cut my client any slack is preposterous and deeply irresponsible."